In this review, I will check out itzFresh, a product being released on the 21st of December, 9 AM Eastern Standard Time on Warrior Plus by Jason Fulton and Seun Ogundele. The promoters claim this is a brand new system that gives you access to 3 automated software tools that work together to get you big results. No technical skills or experience is required. No cost traffic is included and fully automated. You'll be able to get everything set up in just a few minutes. And once you get the money flowing, it just keeps coming. And if you want to make even more money, then you simply hit refresh. In this review, I will look at the members area, the sales page, see how this product works, and I will give you my opinion on whether you should buy this product and the reasons why. If you need a quick answer as to whether you should buy this product, you can skip the recommendation section near the end of the video and find out. That is really like reading the last page of the book. You just don't know how you got there. If you want to take the tour, then stick around to the end. Hi, I'm Jenny Brew and my website is Nomadic Hero. If you want to find out about a genuine, structured way for beginners to make honest and genuine online business, then see the link in the description below. This video for the 12-step action plan. This is excellent free training for affiliate training. And also, if you haven't been to this channel before, please subscribe, ring the bell for future updates, and give me a like. Okay, let's move on with this video. The sales page refers to 3 automated software apps to create money pages. They get you free viral traffic and make your passive profits with no selling. Let's dig down a bit further and see what this really means. Jason and Seun have bundled their 3 best products from Warrior Plus for 2020. They've added 5 new done-for-you campaigns to each of the products to make sure there's consistent branding. And these are the 3 different products shown here. Number 1 is a product called Preequell, which was released to the market in about June. It's focused on surveys. Number 2 is a product called UProfito, which was released a couple of months back, and it is focused on YouTube videos and then from there putting them onto a website. And number 3 is a product called Profitorial, and basically it creates advertorial websites on which you put affiliate links, banners and so forth, a lot of advertising. Now what I'm going to do is go through each of those, not in huge detail, but just dive down a little bit into each of those ones so you can see what they actually do. App number 1, we're just signing in here. Okay, here we are on the dashboard, and this shows you the totality of what goes on with this particular app. We've got a number of surveys already set up in here, and to see what these look like, we'll have a look at the done for you funnel. Now each of these has already been set up, and to get an idea of what these might look like, we'll have a look at, say, this particular one and use template. What it consists of: the actual questions that the survey asks. There's a thank you page at the end. You can change the design of each of these surveys. Now for example, we'll go out and I'll show you just exactly how it works. Okay, so I haven't changed anything here because this is done for you, so it's pretty well set up to go. Start the survey here. Are you currently building an email list? Yes. Did you know that an email list is #1 marketing? Yes, we know all that. Are you currently paying a monthly fee for an autoresponder? The answer to that will be yes. Now with any of these with the no, it drops straight back out and goes to the affiliate site that you're marketing anyway, but this one will take you down the road. Now for this particular question, it's the very last question, and if you answer yes, you want a free report, it will actually ask you to opt in and provide your email address. Now this is what you want, as this is a list building campaign in the first place, but you do have an option here of including an opt-in for quite a number of these surveys, so it's very useful if you do want to build a list. But do remember that you'll need to have your own autoresponder to be able to do this. What would normally happen here is if I say no, it comes up with 0 monthly fees, but if you go to exit, it does actually have a pop-up here that asks for the email address anyway, and does allow you to ask and fill in for an opt-in email. Now what you do need to know here is we've looked at this campaign, and you'll see this orange button here, the get traffic button. This is where things get a bit tricky. So this is the viral traffic that is referred to in here, and it's a bit lame because what it allows you to do is to send information or send a post back to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest or WhatsApp, or any number of other ones if you want to get more. There's a whole swag of them in here, but the point is you can, if you say Facebook for example, it will then try to go into your very own Facebook environment, and with your very phone you can see what's going to happen here. It's created a post for me, which is nice. SEO list building campaign, so I've got that, and it's then trying to post it on my Facebook, and it's going to say, well, which one do you want it? Do you want it on a business page or whatever? But if you're a beginner and this is the way in which you are going to find traffic, and what it's going to do is go to any of those social media ones that you've nominated, and you will need a count for each and every one of those ones, and you will need to have followers and likes and goodness knows what else on each and every one of those social media accounts. You know, and if you don't have any, if you don't have a very big account, then what you're going to end up doing is probably spamming your family and friends, and they're the only people that will actually see this stuff. So do bear that in mind. And you know, as I say, if you don't have a very big group on your Facebook, then nobody's going to see these things. It's all very well producing these nice looking little posts, but if nobody's going to see it, you're just wasting your time. And this is the problem with the whole traffic setup in this product, and that is, for beginners it's quite unlikely that you will be able to have the traffic to actually see this stuff in the first place. Now that's probably just about enough of app number 1. You can see here there are tutorials, and they do exist. There's probably about 10 or so of them. They're quite short, but they get to the point. They could be a bit more meaty, but they do what they're meant to do. There are some upgrades in here, and you can peruse those at your leisure. I think there are some bonuses, and the support is certainly there, and that seems to be the sum total. So if I had to wrap up just this first app, I would say that yes, it works. You can set up surveys, you can set up affiliate links and so forth in here. All of that stuff works. The biggest problem with this particular app is the traffic. That is, getting traffic for beginners is pretty tough, and it's not conducive to beginners in the first place. It's not a product that you would recommend for beginners, because you're just going to spin your wheels and really not get too far with very little traffic. I'll move on to app number 2, to UProfito, which is app number 2. Now I've already done a review on UProfito at a time much earlier in the year, and I will leave the link below under the description so you can have a look at that. But what I have done is picked up the pros and the cons from that review and brought them here, and also my recommendation, just to save time. If you really want to go back through, please go back, have a look at the previous review. The real issue here is that what you're doing in essence is scraping YouTube channels for whatever the relevant keywords or categories that you want to, and reproducing those into a website. Now there is no filter on that scraping that goes on, so you can end up with some strange mixtures of other languages and so forth mixed in. So you end up having to do a manual review of what your website looks in any event. That was the first problem. And then what it does to make money is it intersperses that with a whole bunch of different ways to monetize those websites. Now you can put banner ads in, and there's even a gap there for putting Google ads in. Now AdSense does not make any sense with a site like this. To actually make money from Google AdSense, you need a huge amount of visitors to come through, and as you can see with this, there is a problem with visitors again. So my problem with UProfito the first time I reviewed it was that for a newbie there was no traffic. It's the same problem that we had with the very first app, and that is, as a newbie you do not have a lot of Facebook followers or any of those things on any of the other social media sites. Having lots of monetization processes on your websites, but if nobody's looking at them, you're just wasting your time. So same thing, same question. App number 3, Profitorial. Now this particular app provides what they call an advertorial, which is presented as a website, but it really is an advertisement, and this is what the so-called big companies do to make their dollars. So what we have here, 4 different advertorials in different niches, and you can choose, and what you would do is find an affiliate product which is allied to the underlying niche of these particular advertorials, and we'll go from there. Have a look at the pack that's provided, and the pack shows you the affiliate products to promote with Profitorial, and it's based on ClickBank, Warrior Plus, JVZoo, Amazon as an e-com product, AliExpress, and there's a CPA network of offer vaults, and then there's a bunch of products that come in underneath this. Now what I have previously done is a review on this product before, and what I'll do is pull out the pros and cons of that particular one and bring them into this video. You're more than welcome to go through and look at the more detailed review that I have done in the past, and I will put the link underneath in the description, so please go and have a look at that if you wish. But so that I don't repeat old material, I will just drag out the summary and the recommendations from that previous review to amalgamate into this one. Now surprisingly enough, the pros of this particular product, this is Profitorial, really very similar to the previous one, UProfito. There's no surprises there really. So much the same sorts of pros, and again the similar sorts of no's as well, similar sort of cons. And really what it does come down to is the same problem with traffic that we've echoed in the 2 previous products, and that is for beginners. This really doesn't cut anything much, and this particular one we're going back to try and find traffic by spamming social media. In the particular one that we looked at, the domain name was not secure, and by scraping products in this scenario from anywhere you can find it, you're likely to have problems with copyright. So my recommendation at that time was a 2 out of 10 for that particular product. So none of them have scaled particularly highly in any of this, and all the problems do sort of arrange themselves in the traffic department, and that is really there is no avenue for beginners to just get quick traffic. Getting traffic is a slow process when you're starting out, and you need to be able to understand how the traffic arrives, and you need to be able to build trust with those people who become your ultimate subscribers, and at some stage they become the buyers as well. But you need the trust, and that's not going to happen playing with products like this. Of course there is a funnel, and this is what it looks like for itzFresh. Front end is $19 for the whole 3 of those products that you've seen. And you can see that there are another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 upsells. I'm not going to go through these. If you're interested, you can listen to the actual sales going on at the moment, but my recommendation is leave them alone. Don't touch them. You can find much better products than this, and in particular, if you look down below, you can see there's some great free training which will give you so much better value, and it's free, than this does, truly. So the pros and cons for the combined product look eerily similar to the others. Pros, 100-day money-back guarantee is still there, and it says for any reason, which is interesting that they would give that back, but sounds to me like you've got to have a bit of a wrangle for a whole 100 days to try and get some money back. And there is video training, and there are 5 done-for-you new campaigns for each product that have been added. I've mentioned the traffic, which is basically spamming social media. There are likely to be copyright issues with some of the campaigns where there has been scraping going on with various pieces of content. This is not a real business. End of story. So my recommendation for this product is about a 2 out of 10 for the whole 3 apps mixed in together. For a beginner, I really do not recommend you buy this product at all. I think you'll waste a lot of time, and that could be better spent elsewhere. The real problem is the traffic. The traffic is just too difficult, and the fact that you're spamming social media to do it is just not on. Well, I hope you found some part of this video useful, and if you haven't been to this channel before, please subscribe and ring the bell for future updates, and give us a thumbs up. Now, if you found that some of the comments made in terms of building an online business have rung true with you, then please have a look below. There's some great free training, and it's specifically related to affiliate marketing. You'd probably find it's quite interesting, and it certainly doesn't cost you anything at all to have a look. So feel free to go and have a look and investigate. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.